This is Vlogmas day 9. Hey guys, so I wanted to have a little chat with you and answer some questions that I get quite frequently and non-frequently on my channel. And I'm going to be taking questions off of my latest video, which was Raw by Katy Perry, and I'm just going to go through some and answer them for you. So Olivia asks, what standard flute do you have? I have a professional model, Olivia, and I had a standard flute. It was a Yamaha and it was an excellent student model flute, and as I progressed to university level I had to get a professional flute, so now I have a professional Powell. It's an American brand flute, but there are so many good flutes out there. But yeah, can you please do Flight of the Bumblebee? Who asked that? Cat Hermendagildo? I butchered your name, sorry. Flight of the Bumblebee is very, very difficult. And I have played it before. I played it actually in orchestra. There is a version for an entire orchestra, and it was very, very fun, and I could play it back then. And now I think if I had to do it at this minute, I would have to practice it for a couple of days before I get it perfect, because it really uses fast fingers. And yeah. Can you do Oh Holy Night? Oh yes, I'd love to do Oh Holy Night. I should do Oh Holy Night. I need to pick a selection of Christmas songs to play in the next couple of days. I'm still waiting for my lights, and I swear when I get my lights, that is the first thing I'm going to do, is make a video. So yes, definitely Oh Holy Night is on the cards. And who asked that? Ronald Arul asked that. Okay. Who is your teacher? I've had a number of teachers over the years. I've always had a teacher. When I was in school, right up to the end of university, I've always had a teacher, a private teacher. I'd have a lesson once a week. And I think, guys, that is the key. If you want to perfect an instrument, going for lessons regularly is the key. So, like now I'm going for dancing lessons. So hopefully I'm going to get, I'm going to be a perfect dancer in the future. Okay, you should do a Beyonce song. Yes, I love Beyonce, I'll do it. Can you please do, no. Where do I get my background music from? Okay, I normally get my background music from YouTube. I download people's backing tracks who allow me to download their backing tracks. So yeah, that's where I get my backing tracks from. Do you play open hole? I do have an open hole flute, yes. But I don't think having an open hole flute or closed hole... What a tongue twister! An open hole flute or a closed hole flute makes a massive difference. I know professional players who play with closed hole flutes, but I guess when I got my open hole flute, it was part of the hype, like I have to get an open hole flute, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really make a difference. Where do I live? I live in the UK, in Manchester. I'm not originally from Manchester, as lots of you know. I'm from South Africa, and I am South African, and I don't have a very strong accent. You can hear slightly my South African accent. It does come out sometimes, but not very often. But yeah, I really miss South Africa. I love South Africa. It's my home, and I was born there and raised there, and I've only been here for 5 years now. Too long. But I think I'm finally getting used to the cold. But yeah, I really, really miss home. I miss the sunshine. I miss having Christmas in a hot climate. To me, that is normal. It's, having Christmas when it's like 35 degrees outside, having a barbecue, going out swimming, you know, just having a summer Christmas dress. Yeah, all those just little things that I miss about Christmas time. It really is very, very different up here in the north, in the northern hemisphere, should I say. But I'm not going home for Christmas this year. I will be staying here in Manchester. I'm going to get together with a couple of friends of mine, and we're going to throw a little Christmas party. So that's going to be really good. Keep your flute up straight, not slanted, but otherwise terrific job, says Larissa Martin. Ah, Larissa, actually, okay, when you're first beginning to play the flute, yes, I agree, you should have the correct posture and, 90 degrees to the ground, have your flute 90 degrees, but when you have been playing for many years, as I have been playing for, you kind of find your own position and you can kind of compensate. As long as you are not out of tune, you're playing with a great sound, you are supporting with your diaphragm, and you sound amazing, then it doesn't matter if you're standing on your head and playing the flute or holding the flute upright. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the position of your embouchure, your mouth. It doesn't matter if you're flopping your fingers everywhere. As long as you can play the piece and it sounds great, then you can do whatever you like, really. But on the other hand, if you're a beginner, then I would say have the correct posture, have the correct hand position, have the correct breathing control, have the correct stance and all that kind of jazz, because you need to have the basics. It's like when you're learning anything, you learn the basics first, and then you can, you follow the rules first, and then you can bend the rules slightly as you get more and more advanced. Where do I get the sheet music from? Well, I make the notes up myself, guys. I listen to the song a million times, I sing along with it, and then I figure out the notes as I go along and then just write them down on a piece of paper. Not in noted form, in A, B, C, D, E, F, G form. So that's how I do it. And I sometimes post the notes on my website, which is not very good at the minute because it's been neglected. But yeah, I will hopefully get round to doing that sometime or another. Do you know, I really am bothered with the new Google Plus comments thing. I'm sure you guys have had some difficulties too, but I don't see all my comments anymore. I really have to go. If I want to see all my comments, I have to go to each video and just scroll down, and I don't know how to see it in one go because it just won't let me, and it's just annoying. I want to give you a little bit of inspiration. If you're starting to learn an instrument, any instrument, it doesn't have to be the flute, the guitar, drums, singing, anything. I just want to encourage you to not give up and keep persevering, keep doing it every single day. Just set aside, even if it's 5 minutes of your time, to play around, to practice, to just really get down and do it. It's the hardest part is picking your instrument up or just sitting down and saying, okay, I'm going to practice for 5 minutes. That is the hardest part. And then when you get into practicing, sometimes you don't want to stop. So 5 minutes may turn into an hour or 2 hours. Anyway, hope you guys have a lovely night, and I will see you tomorrow.